The seat's all the way forward, do with going up about 4 inches.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another video back on the Driven 24/7 Automotive YouTube channel. As always, my name's Amber. Now again, I'm just filming an intro because I had to cut this little series into 2 videos. So a few days ago you would have watched part 1 of Brian's collection of cars. So this is now part 2. In part 2 we've got more action. So that Italian car I was eyeing up in part 1, I'll finally show you what that is, and I do some driving around the field. We drift a Bentley, we do some skids in an MG. Like I said in part 1, Brian is such an inspirational guy, a funny guy, and half the stuff I was not expecting him to do on video, and I was like, this is pretty cool. And make sure you do stick around, please do stick around. Please hit subscribe, support me, because those numbers really do count. And make sure you ring that bell so you're notified every time a video goes out on my automotive YouTube channel. Let's get on to part 2. And if you haven't watched part 1 already, click on the card above, watch part 1, and then part 2 will probably make a bit more sense. Here it is behind me, guys, the Italian car I've had my eye on ever since we got to this location. Of course it is the Fiat Panda 100 horsepower. It's literally just been parked for me in this field so I can just quickly do a video over it. It's a car I've actually wanted to own myself. They're fairly cheap. To show you around the car, that's the best I can do. Obviously I'm not driving this thing in a field for me to film it for you guys, but let's just have a quick look around the car we've been given. I don't know the actual colour name of this, but it's in a dark metallic blue. Yeah, it's a bit dirty. So one of the businesses here, this is their courtesy car. What a courtesy car, I personally think. So it is a Panda 100 horsepower. It's got the sort of body kit on over the arches, little side skirts. It's got a little dinky spoiler that I've never knew they had. Got the stainless steel exhaust there, this nice chunky diffuser. A lot of plastic on this, but it makes the car. Even got a 6-speed manual as well, so obviously my parents have a real basic one of these, but yeah, I'd actually love to own one of these. Little Panda on a sill. So we've got the different seats, we've got a nice bit of bolster. So here's a 6-speed manual gearbox. Again, my parents' real basic Panda only has a 5-speed. This is probably top of the range. Looks like we've got aircon and probably climate control, I'm assuming. I don't know anything about this, I'm literally just going with what I see at the moment. We've even got steering wheel controls, different dials, what my parents have. I would have this in a heartbeat, I love it. So Martin's over in the background just sunning while I do this video. It just looks so chunky with the plastic on, the wheels, I mean, probably needs to go down a bit lower, I would say. Got the tinted windows as well. Just love how just boxy this is. I need one of these. Shall I start saving for one of these, guys? Let me know in the comments below. What a bit of fun this is. I wish I could drive it properly, but obviously I can't because I'm obviously not insured, but it's the best we can do with it. Good. It's nice for going around a field. Wants to rev and go. Nice. What do you think, Martin?
Nice.
Martin's on the 1s and 2s on the camera. Do you like it, Martin?
It's lovely.
Nice colour, isn't it?
Nice little Fiat. I like it. Looks cool.
It's just, yeah, if you don't know what you're talking about, then you would miss this 100 horsepower Fiat Panda, but I love it. Just listen to that little raspy burble. You're going to give it a rev. Oh, I love it. Yeah. It's so cool. Oh, it's just that colour, Martin. I think that's the colour to have it. Little burble. I've done this one already, Martin. We've done it. What do you want to say about it? Come on.
Sit on this one here, darling. Come on.
You sit on there.
Sit on.
Oh, for a photo.
Sit on there.
Just been cheeky and asked if I can buy the Panda 100 horsepower. See what the guy says. Okay, so we're now in an MGB.
1979 MGB GT. MOT and tax exempt now. It wants a little bit of welding on one of the back wheel arches. So I've just turned it on and you can hear the fuel pump clicking. And when that slows down and stops, it's ready to start. So,
yeah.
Some people have put pictures on Facebook and say, does anyone know what this is?
Yeah, it's how you start the car. Quite loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
God.
They were quite quick in their day, Chrissy. That's the MGB.
That was that test drive, thanks for that.
Test drive before we sell it.
So this was what Brian was doing with me inside the car a minute ago, and it was, yeah, I wasn't expecting it really, to be fair. Drifting in an MG, eh? Just ask, is this the original colour?
No, the original colour was, I think it was called Harvest Gold, a horrible beigey colour. And I've redone it in Blaze, which is what that should be, but it looks more like the colour that I used to use called Vermilion.
It's more of an orange, isn't it,
Yeah,
now?
Vermilion orange is what I class it as. This is the 1.8cc, which they used in all sorts of vehicles. It's got the twin SUs on it, which you have to balance and calibrate.
It's rear-wheel drive, which we can have some fun in it.
Rear-wheel drive, so good in the snow. When we had it, it didn't run, it wouldn't fire or anything. It's because it had been stood. The valves were all stuck in the head.
How long have you had it?
I had it about 4 years.
Yeah, do you plan on keeping it or like doing an upsell or?
It's for sale at the minute.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind keeping it. I went to Wales to get it.
Bentley time. So this has got air suspension as well, is it, I assume?
Yeah,
or, yeah.
It was going up as when we first started it. It just goes up. They're a real smooth drive.
Even going over this bumpy field, it's like, just takes it with ease, doesn't it?
But my Bentley with a 6.4 litre engine in it.
What this one has?
Yeah.
6.4.
You can't get it to go because its wheel spins.
Whoa!
That's a Bentley doing a little spin.
That was. That's the drive of that one.
But it's got so much power. When you're using it, you don't need to go fast. And like if you come to a big hill or anything, it's effortless to go up it.
Now we move on to the 1985 Bentley, and it's got a beast of an engine in it, hasn't it?
It's got a 6.4 turbo engine in it.
And the turbo is written there proudly on the middle. Wow.
I haven't had it a year yet. No, I went to a classic car auction to look at cars. My wife sort of likes these anyway, and she came with us. I was looking for her at the auction, so I thought, oh, she must have gone. I went round the corner and saw this, and she was sat in it. I said, what do you think of it? She said, you know I like these. So it went through and I bought it for her. It's got one bad wheel arch on it, and that's it. I should repair that within the next couple of weeks. It's got quite a sizable boot.
Oh my goodness.
Got little features like it's got an electric petrol tank flap. That was to pack up. They put this manual lever in here, so you'd pull that ring and the flap would open. Right, so now I'm letting Amber drive my Bentley. I've got most faith in her, although I'm a bit stuttery because no one else apart from my wife drives the Bentley.
Really?
Yeah, not even Luella's drove this.
The steering is so good though. It's so light for a big car.
Yeah, it's ultra light.
You can't see end of the bonnet or little mini car.
No, we drive. That's the end of the bonnet, and that's what Amber's seeing at the minute. But she can't actually see over that. Her seat could
My seat's all the way forward.
Her seat's all the way forward, and could do with going up about 4 inches.
But even on this bumpy field, we said it just goes over it so easy.
Yeah, it's a bit of a glider. On the road, it's just so smooth. The Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow about 3 years ago, but I prefer the trim in this one to what the Rolls-Royce had. This draws a lot of attention if you are anywhere.
It's easy to drive. So Andy has just brought down his Ford
Prefect 100E, 1958.
And it's been fully restored?
It has at some point, yes, a few years back.
She bought it like this. And what engine?
It's 1172 4-cylinder with a 3-speed gearbox.
3-speed. And just saying about the colour, it's a sort of unique colour, isn't it?
Richmond blue is quite a rare colour on the 400E.
Was that original colour?
Yes.
And you said you did the wheels a bit different as well, they've been done?
I've had the wheels banded so they look like the wider steel, the banded steels that go on the RS and things like that, yeah.
It's lovely though. The seats, like we just said, have been redone as well. You said it goes at 60, quite fine for an old girl.
60 mile an hour, which is fast enough, I can assure you. I've had it nearly 2 years.
You've been to a few shows in it already, haven't you?
A few shows with it, yeah. It gets admired.
Okay.
Apart from all this in here,
yeah.
But even all the boot carpet, boot floor.
Oh, solid.
Yeah.
And it's low mileage as well, you said, wasn't it?
Yeah, 38,000.
And you just said around 3 owners? Well looked after, and you keep it at home in a garage?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you own any other cars or like classics or?
No, well I own a few cars. Yes. But yeah, no, it's a nice little car really.
So guys, we made it back home and what a day it has been. A massive thank you to Luella and her dad Brian for letting me onto their land. Most importantly, they invited me down to see a few of their classic cars. We had a random Fiat Panda 100 horsepower in there. We did some drifting, an MG B and a Bentley. And then if that wasn't enough, one of his mates then comes down and just says, hey, here's an old Ford, I've come for you to film it. And I was like, God, didn't expect this. So the whole day was like made for me. I just felt so welcome there. Such lovely people, and Brian again, who goes on camera, it's not really a normal thing, and he was so good on camera and he was filming me and good chat and good stories about his car. So yeah, I was made to feel so welcome. Martin knows him anyway, he's friends with him, so he was chatting to him while I was doing my stuff. So yeah, really cool. And then to top it off, tonight we've just come back from a supercar meet. That's going to be in my next video. So if you've liked this, please let me know by hitting that like button. Do subscribe for more random car videos and videos obviously on my bar. Subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time a video goes up on my automotive YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, check out my Driven 24/7 store for t-shirts like the one I'm wearing, and I'll see you in another video guys. It'll be the supercar meet one where I took the bath. See you again, bye. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, look at him go. I haven't seen a peacock in ages. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh look, he's turning around to see you as well. Oh my god.